Hello, welcome back. Today we have Platinum Review number 35.
Naruto! Ultimate Ninja Storm!
Developed by CyberConnect 2 and published by Bandai Namco Games, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm was first released in November 2008 for the PlayStation 3. For this review, I played the version for the PS4, which is a part of the remastered trilogy. Ultimate Ninja Storm is a fighting game that loosely follows the events and story of the Naruto anime series, with the player fighting through some of the more iconic battles and concluding before the start of the Shippuden series, with Naruto heading off to train with Jiraiya. Completing the Platinum does not require 100% completion of the game, which is good news for those who want to avoid some of the more difficult or frustrating missions. The basic premise of each battle is a typical one-on-one fighter: deplete your opponent's health before your own. However, during battle you have the use of support attacks in which a support character temporarily enters the battle to use a single move before departing. This attack is on a timer and can only be used again once the ability has recharged. Each character has the same basic moveset: throwing projectiles, physical attack combos, and throws. Along with the health bar is also a chakra bar. This can be charged up manually, and a certain amount of charge is required to use more advanced moves such as ninjutsu and ultimate ninjutsu. If this were a traditional RPG, these would be similar to mana and magic attack. Here, it follows the shinobi abilities of the manga series. If a large amount of chakra is built up, ultimate jutsu can be used to deal significant damage. However, hitting with the attack is not guaranteed. Ultimate jutsu requires sequential button inputs as they appear on screen. If the opponent enters them faster, the move will miss. Regular attacks can be avoided with substitution, which requires parry-like timing to switch out and avoid taking damage, but these are not unlimited in use. Each player also has a storm gauge that fills up when you complete an attack on an opponent. Filling the storm gauge completely and then using an ultimate ninjutsu results in maximum damage. Each character can also utilize 4 unique ninja tool slots that can be unlocked at the item shop and vary in use. These are limited in the amount available for each battle, but range from physical attacks such as paper bombs or projectiles, but can also be power-ups such as food pills. Another essential ability, especially when needing to make a comeback, is Awakening. Players are able to use Awakening once health is depleted to a certain level, at which point new, more powerful abilities and attacks are available. This requires the chakra bar to be fully charged and then overloaded. Also available in your arsenal is Ultimate Impact, in which the attack button is held down to hit with a powerful charged attack. However, this move requires you to be close to your opponent and is difficult to hit with. The main component of the game and trophy hunting fall into Ultimate Mission Mode, in which the player controls Naruto and completes various tasks and travels throughout the village and ninja world. This serves as the game's story mode. The missions in this mode are divided into tiers starting at D rank and increasing in difficulty up to S rank missions. These missions fall into the following categories: tree climbing, chasing, combat, hide and seek, and ring. Tree climbing missions ask the player to reach the top before their opponent or within a set amount of time. The player must avoid hazards and get to the top as fast as possible. Chasing missions ask the player to jump from tree to tree while chasing after an objective. They must avoid obstacles such as Akamaru's P and catch the target within a certain time limit. Combat missions are straightforward fights. Each fight does have a set of bonus objectives that provide additional rewards. Hide and seek missions are specific to Konohamaru and require you to find him hidden amongst various objects as you roam the village. You must find him within a certain amount of time. Ring missions require you to throw Naruto through rings to collect a certain amount before time runs out. These were directly tied to a trophy in which you have to clear 42 rings in a single throw and could be a bit troublesome as it was often difficult to tell exactly how high Naruto would fly, and I found myself often hitting the bombs. However, with repetition and practice, it is obtainable. The game only has trophies associated with completing 50% of the total missions, so this is not too difficult. Some missions are also completed simply from breaking objects, playing the game for a certain amount of total time, and taking an increasing amount of steps. Separate from the tiered rank missions are story arc missions. You must complete all story arcs for the platinum. A boss battle usually concludes a story arc and adds an additional gameplay mechanic. Once the boss takes enough damage, a new phase will take place. The traditional combat is replaced with a series of quick-time events that require the correct inputs in a timely manner. These are simple and the accompanying cutscenes are fantastic to watch. I found myself often getting so immersed in these epic scenes that I would nearly miss a button press because I didn't realize it was on the screen. The story arc missions loosely follow the events of the Naruto series and is a great refresher for those who were a fan of the show. Overall, it was a fairly straightforward journey to complete the platinum, with not much difficulty as it did not have tedious objectives or S-rank trophies as the later games would. The most frustrating part was definitely the opponents hopping around the map, making it very difficult to hit them at times. Additional trophy requirements include acquiring various items throughout the ninja world, such as support ninjutsu, ninja handbooks, creating ramen, and collecting items at the item shop. Usually, only 50% of each category were required for a trophy, so this wasn't too bad either. Most items needed to create ramen and money needed to purchase items at the store will be obtained naturally by completing missions or exploring the village. The last batch of trophies needed should be obtained naturally through combat battles. These require you to finish an opponent in a specific way or to use a specific technique during a fight. The only one that gave me some trouble was finishing a downed opponent with an additional strike. This technique does very little damage, so it requires luck or precise inputs to have your opponent be down with so little health that an additional strike will actually finish them off. You can always grab a second controller and obtain these yourself or with a friend using the free battle mode. In free battle mode, there are 25 playable characters, 10 additional support-only characters, and 9 playable stages to choose from. Overall, the game is an enjoyable experience for anyone who enjoyed the manga or anime and serves as a nice refresher of the story. Those who haven't read or watched Naruto can still enjoy the game with its beautiful cel-shading art style and fun battles, but shouldn't rely on the Ultimate Mission mode for story, as it does not completely follow the original content. Ultimate Ninja Storm is a great starting point for the rest of the series to build on. The fights are a great time whether playing against AI or with a friend. Despite being the first in the series and originally coming out on PlayStation 3, it is a game that is still fun to play today. I recommend playing the game through to the end and achieving the platinum if you are a fan of the series, as it is the easiest in my opinion of the Ultimate Storm games to platinum. And of course, no Naruto game will be complete without this iconic moment.
Naruto! Sasuke!
Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for Platinum Review number 36.